Hi there, I'm David with Sine Wave Music, and I'm going to show you a technique that you can apply to any sound to make it much wider. It's called binaural sounds. The concept is super simple, but also very powerful. You will need to wear headphones for this, so if you don't have them already, pause this video and get them. Let's start with a normal synth sound. This is just a sawtooth and a square sub-oscillator. Nothing special about it, very mono. Now, this trick, binaural sounds, is to make two copies of a sound. I'm first going to just copy this sound, and I'm going to paste it into track 9 and 10. So now I have two verses. Then I'm going to pan this one all the way to the left. And then we're going to pan the other one all the way to the right. And then I'm going to make it so that they're playing together, using track layering in this case. Yes. Okay. So now, if I play this 9, 10 will play at the same time, and vice versa. And you can hear that it sounds identical to the mono sound. And that's because we haven't changed anything with the sound. So this is where the magic comes in. Now, I'm going to make this left sound slightly different. And it doesn't take much at all. Maybe you can tune both a little bit. You can maybe change the oscillator shape. Perhaps you can add some, I don't know. The trick is just to try different things. Perhaps you want some filter cutoff modulation as well. Something like that. So now if I play this, you can hear this now suddenly a very wide sound compared to the mono. Nothing. So you might be wondering, could you just add some chorus to this sound to make it wider? So let's try that. This is chorus all the way to the max. I mean, that sounds very different. It's definitely wider than the mono sound, but it's nowhere near this one. I prefer to use it in moderation. I mean, you could basically create two completely separate sounds for the left and the right ear. And I actually, here's an example of that. I almost think this is too much. It depends on the musical context, I suppose, but yeah, whatever you desire. I mean, the sky's the limit here. So the way I prefer to use binaural sounds is to use it on one sound in a full song, because otherwise it can get a little bit too much. Here's a lead melody that I have. And this is a sound that already has delay, reverb, and chorus, so it's doing its best to be fairly wide. I'm going to introduce the other elements. I want you to pay attention to the lead melody. In fact, just bring everything in. So this is the full song. Now I'm going to swap the melody out to a binaural counterpart. Here we go. So you can hear that it almost occupies its own space now. Back to mono. It's like it's just fading away in the background. So I'm demoing this on the Digitone 2, but you can use this technique on pretty much any multi-timbral synth or groove box, even samplers. In the DAW, just copy the sound you want to make wider, pan them left and right, and then make some minor adjustments to them so they don't sound identical. So I hope that was useful. It certainly is a lot of fun to play with this. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. You can get too far, but hey, as long as you're having fun, right?